Hey everybody, want to talk today about exclusivity and how it pertains to what it is that we do. Diagnostics consulting and recruiting is not an exclusive recruitment firm. And what that means is that when we sign on with a client, if that client also wants to go and find candidates on their own, they are allowed to do that. Also, if that client wants to sign on with another recruitment firm, that is also something that they can do. It depends on the needs of the client, how much and how quickly they're looking, how savvy they are. There's all sorts of reasons why a client might, utilize the services of two firms. But basically, a client will make a decision based on their circumstances whether or not to use a firm. A lot of times, and this is definitely the reality, is that a client will say, a medical practice will say, you know what, we're going to give it a shot on our own, we're going to try and find someone, and if that doesn't pan out, we're going to go and utilize a recruitment firm. And you may get that a lot. You may hear that a lot from a client, and your response should be, that makes perfect sense. And I can't tell you that that's not a good idea, because it certainly is. But just to let you know, I am currently working with several candidates that I know that would be very interested in this position. You can certainly say that. The client may also come to diagnostics or a firm like us if they want to, just from the get-go, just start looking for candidates, and also with the help of a recruitment firm like diagnostics. And then they may just say from the start, well, we just want to use a recruitment firm. We're busy. It doesn't cost a lot of money. There's a guarantee, there's sort of an insurance policy, the 3-month insurance policy that comes along with it. Makes sense to us. So those are the reasons why a client may choose to use diagnostics. But again, going back to that exclusivity aspect of it all, is that the client, more often than not, will be aware already that they can find candidates on their own. You shouldn't really make a big deal about it. It shouldn't really be talked to. It's almost like, diagnostics is not an exclusive. We don't have exclusivity with our clients, and then move on. You don't want to really labor on that issue. But the goal is that at whatever point, let's say that you get candidates that are interested, and we know how to find these individuals, and we put our job postings out there, we use the right words, we have the right messaging and targets, to make sure that we attract the right candidates. As soon as you get a resume from an interested candidate, what you should do is take a look at it. Take a very quick look at it, just take a glance, see if this is someone that would be qualified, and if it is, what you should then do immediately, this is important, I want to stress this, is send an email to the client right away. And your email should be something like this. It should say, dear client, just wanted to let you know that I have been corresponding with a candidate by the name of so-and-so. We're set to have a discussion later on today, and I will send you that resume as soon as I have, cleared up some questions that I have for this individual. Something to that effect, okay? The point of all of that is that you get that name in there first. There are times when candidates are just applying, click, 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 to like a million different job postings and just see what comes back. If that happens, you need to claim this person as your own. So you need to do whatever it is to stake the claim and let the client know that you're speaking with this person. You didn't say when the resume came in yet. You don't have to. You just need to know that you're talking to this person and that you will get the resume to them later. And that will claim that person on your behalf. That candidate will be yours. So just wanted to touch on that aspect of it. A, the exclusivity, and then B, which is really the very important aspect of all of this, because it comes from a result of having exclusivity, is the ability to claim that candidate. If you feel that they're qualified, you send an email to the client and make sure that you claim that individual, so that the client doesn't come back within a day or two and say, oh, well, that person also emailed us too. No, you already talked to that person, you've already let the client know you've sent their resume and that candidate is yours. So I hope this information helps.